For over 20 years, I've dedicated my life to bringing you the very best selling, marketing, and business building strategies to keep your business thriving. Get ready to experience the success you've been searching for. Welcome to the Tom Ferry Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Tom Ferry Show, episode 112. A few weeks ago, I had the good fortune to interview live the founder of KCM, Keeping Current Matters, my good friend, Steve Harney, who I refer to as the Oracle. Big shout out if you know the Oracle from the movie The Matrix. That's how I think about this guy, because he spends all of his time looking at the market, studying the data points, and not sharing his opinion about the market. Instead, sharing the data points to empower you and I to go out and serve more customers, to make a difference, and to ease, if you will, some of the craziness that's going on inside buyers and sellers' heads today. So we'll link that up. If you haven't seen it, make sure you watch it. But I was reviewing it again this morning, and the thing that really stood out for me in that message was Steve basically said, look, the 17 leading indicators of consumer confidence are at decade-long highs. Like, we are more bullish today than we've been in a decade, which begs the question, how's the market? The answer is it's on fire per Steve and all of the data points. Now, you know that, you're experiencing it, I know that. So why am I talking about it? Here's the problem I see. The market is great. The opportunity for you to make a fortune has never been greater than it is right now. Not my opinion, the data tells us that. And yet, I see too many agents when they could be putting their pedal to the metal to make the real money that they want, to add their savings, to pay off their debts, to put themselves in a fantastic financial situation. I see them like the movie Squirrel, Squirrel, like they're looking around all over the place and they're not focused in the moment. They're not maximizing the opportunity in this market, which we all know, no one has a crystal ball, but we know that one day this market will end. And the question is, will you have the cash? Will you have the cash sitting aside to be the one that gets to buy when the market tanks, which is where all the wealth is created? Russell Conwell wrote a story in the late 1800s, and the first time I heard it was by a longtime mentor of mine, a guy named, Earl Nightingale. I think every one of us hopefully has heard that name before or listened to some of his incredible programs. My father actually worked for the guy, an extraordinary individual and a wonderful storyteller. He took Russell's story and he put it on a record. Remember records? The story was called Acres of Diamonds. And it's something that I've shared with many friends and people that have found themselves in environments like this where they just see opportunity everywhere. And you've seen this before in your own life where people are chasing over here but never looking at what's right here. Well, Russell's story basically went like this. A guy in Africa sitting on his farm, hearing about the diamond rush, like the California gold rush, the diamond rush that was happening in Africa, and starts saying to his wife, like, we need to sell this farm and we need to go out, we need to find, the diamonds because we know they're out there and we can make our fortune. And of course, the wife said, I don't want to do that. She leaves, is with her family, and he sells the farm. And he goes out for the next 15, 20 years, and guess what? He finds no diamonds. And he dies chasing that dream. 2 weeks after he sells the farm, the new owners, of course, walking down the farm and finds, what literally is, a diamond this big, sitting in the riverbed, standing out as obvious as can be. What's the message? The message is the market's on fire and you're looking around at all this stuff and you're thinking about all these opportunities instead of looking right here in front of you, right here, right now, to dig in and do the work that you know matters, that will make an impact, that will fill your coffers, that will serve more clients, that will make the money that you desire. So in the future, when the market turns, you got a big stack of cash and you're not razor thin on your income. You with me on this? Acres of diamonds. They are right here, right now. Which brings me to another point. In this environment, what happens? Everybody's looking around for the fast, easy way to not work and make money. Can we be really clear? If there was a fast, easy way to not work and make money, don't you think I would be selling that? Don't you think, I'm a pretty smart marketing guy, I'd figure that program out and I'd make it available. Well, let me tell you, Here's how you make money. You figure out a way to bring value to the marketplace, and then you work your ass off to serve customers day in and day out. And when the market is good like it is right now, guess what you do? You're not taking off and going to the beach. You're not doing extended vacations. You are focused on the moment because the diamonds are everywhere. And yet, right now, everybody's doing this. Oh, and they're satisfied because they're making a little bit of money, but you're forgetting that the market is what's making you money right now. If you are crushing and making way more than the market, if your income is doubling and tripling and you're setting the tone to quadruple your income, then you're beating the market, my friends. So I know, you're like, wow, Tom, we went from like some scripts and dialogues and being more assumptive with our language, and we're doing some NLP stuff, and then this amazing interview with Rilola, big shout out to Rilola and all the announcements last week. And now you're telling me to basically shut up, do my job, and make money. Yes, that is the message. The diamonds are not out there, my friends. They're right here. By the way, another thing for you to consider, and just think about this, going back to the whole company and the percentage of agents that are making moves right now, which is always happening, and it kind of makes me nervous. When the market's on fire, you know what you do? You don't look around, you look inward, right? You look inward. I know a lot of my broker clients will appreciate this, that the number of times I hear people say, hey, I'm thinking about, what CRM? And I'm like, they all suck, right? Sorry, they all suck. Because, there's always something that's better and faster and more efficient and priced better. And then I always say, and I actually did a video on this years ago called The Hub, where I said, the best CRM on the planet is the one your company provides you for free that you never even looked at. Think about it. I would challenge every one of you to go look at the intraweb, the internal web of your company, to look at the marketing, to look at the tools, to look at the systems, to look at the processes that you already get that you probably haven't utilized. Now, I know you're saying, Tom, you're kind of bouncing all over the place, but the central theme is the same. The diamonds are right here in front of you. They're not out there, my friends. And right now in this marketplace, you want to be picking up the diamonds, whether it's internally inside your own organization with the tools and the software and the things that they provide you. But Tom, there's some stuff out there that's better. I know. There's always something bigger, better, faster, more efficient, and for less money. I know, but it doesn't matter. I can figure out how to make money on Microsoft Outlook. You with me on this? I made money with yellow notepads. You with me on this? The point is, it's not all this stuff. It's you. When you wake up in the morning and you look in the mirror and you say, is that person going to focus on the diamonds today available in your marketplace? Or are you going to keep going, squirrel, 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 all the time? That's the message. Super simple. The market is ripe and it needs you. It is your time to step up and perform. Stop looking elsewhere. Start looking right here and get to work. That's my message. Do me a favor. Share this with a couple of people you know that have been doing too much of this and they're trying to figure out how to make money without doing anything. And remind them that's not how the world works. We get paid in direct correlation to the value that we bring the marketplace. Period. Acres of diamonds. Look forward to talking to you soon. Bye. Hey, thanks so much for watching. We have a number of events coming up and we'd love to have you there. Visit tomferry.com/events and reserve your spot today.